Jake, and I'm sorry that it has been a while that I made a video. I have just been so busy with school. Yeah, I started back in school a week ago. Anyways, today I tried making this video on my camera, and it is better quality with the picture, but the sound is really shit. So I had a choice between use my phone for bad picture quality and good sound quality, or use my camera for shit sound quality and good picture quality. And I thought, even though my face is, beautiful, I thought you do have to hear my voice to hear what I have to say, so sound kind of won. Anyways, so today I'm going to be talking about tips about what you don't say to trans guys, okay? It's just a no-go. It's just a no-go when it comes to it, okay? Just don't go there. Just like, whoa. Okay, I'm not going to do that again. Okay, number one, have you got a penis? They might already have lower dysphoria enough already without you asking them about their genitalia, because your gender identity doesn't need to match your genitalia. So that's one thing you don't ask, unless they're comfortable enough with telling you about it, or explaining the situation. Then fair play to them, and that's fine. But if they don't bring it up in the first place, or if you get the vibe that they're uncomfortable talking about it, then just don't go there and ask that, because that is very rude and disrespectful. Another one is, so does this mean, so technically you're a girl still, so you're not really a boy? You don't say that. You don't say that either. If you say that, then just fuck off out of their life. Just don't do that, because if you do, just, again, their physical makeup doesn't need to match their gender up here. So if they say they're a guy, then they're a guy. Treat them like a guy. Treat them for who they are, and treat them with respect. Just don't do that. Okay, was that number two? Number three, I'm trying to think. Man up. Grow a pair. Grow some balls. Be a man and stand up. They are trying, okay? I mean, you may think, oh, what's wrong with saying that, Jake? I mean, I say that to my trans guy friend all the time. No, you just don't say that, because if you say that, then they're gonna feel like they need to try more. And the poor guy, he's trying as much as he can to be a man. Just give him a break. He's going through enough as it is. Just the last thing he wants to hear is to be told to man up. He wants some sort of support, but he doesn't want to be told to grow some balls, okay? Unless they ask for a pair of balls and you give it to them to borrow and say, here's some balls. But other than that, no, you don't say go pair some balls. Just don't say man up either, because they are a man. They're their own man in their own way. So just leave them to it, okay? Just, again, respect. All about respect. Another thing that you don't say to trans guys is, what's your birth name? If you don't know what their original birth name was, you don't ask them it, and you don't even bring it up. The reason why they changed their name is because they didn't like it didn't fit their gender, and there's just a bit in their past that they just want to forget about. Not fully forget the person necessarily, but just to forget that one name that reminds them of someone they were pretending to be. And you, normal person, a cis person, wouldn't want to be reminded of that. If they were to change their name, you don't go asking them what their real name is, because it's not a real name. Their real name is the name that they've chosen, and you just don't. Unless they feel comfortable enough with you and you're close enough to share your birth name, guys, then go ahead and do that. There's no problem with that. But if you straight up ask a trans guy that you barely know, so what's your birth name? They're just going to be like, I'm sorry, what? So yeah, just don't ask a guy's birth name. Don't ever. And you don't say, hey, are you a chick or a dude? That's another slang word that you just say, you know, fuck off. That's bad. You just don't do that. You don't go around calling them a tranny. First of all, even for people you know who are tranny, that's just a word you don't use with any of the trans community, no matter what they are. That's just disrespectful. It's offensive, and they're not going to want to be friends with you if you ask them, are you a tranny? They'll, if they're nice, they'll walk away and not reply. But if they do what any other guy would do, they'd probably punch you in the face. So just don't ask it. Save yourself some pain. Saying, hey, what do you stuff down your pants? That's just wrong. Or, you know, just really, if they can tell if you're not being genuine about it, or if they say, hey, what do you, so where are your boobs gone? You don't say that. Trans guys, they don't say that. I never say that. That's the first time I've said that. I say chest. Most of us say chest anyways. Unless you're okay with saying the other word, then go ahead. But you don't ask. You can say, if you're genuinely interested, you just say, so what is packing? Or you say, what is binding? And they'll tell you, probably, if you ask it in the nicest way, and if they're comfortable with it. And if they're not comfortable with it, they'll just say, oh, do you mind if I don't answer that, because that's a little uncomfortable for me. I don't feel bad that you asked that. If you asked it in a nice way, then obviously they won't be offended. They'll know that you're just curious. But just don't say anything mean. If you really want to hurt them or anything, then you say things like that. Other than that, you don't. I'm not encouraging insults, no way. And what I said before about you know, being a normal guy and hitting a guy in the face, that's not what I meant. But yeah, you get me anyways. So thanks guys for watching. If there's anything that I missed that you think that people shouldn't say to trans guys, then comment below. And if I reach 10 subscribers, then I will do a truth or dare video. So subscribe guys, and I'll see you soon.